Yep, that's right. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome family to Meditation Monday with Jacob and Jeffrey and our beautiful friends. Share a little bit of gratitude just for the co-creation of the space that all of you are helping us create. And it's a real peaceful place. And like Jeff has said many times, it's becoming one of our favorite nights of the week. Um, just a place to uh, drop into the stillness and the silence and emptiness with other folks. Um, so we just had a 1 day retreat this weekend on Saturday with our mentor and at his property in southwestern Virginia. And it was amazing. I think Avery and Rachel and Aaron were the only ones not there that are on the call tonight. And it was super powerful. I went in early Friday. I got there early and camped overnight up on a hill behind his property in the woods and dropped into some solitude and had a fire and just had an amazing time just being in nature and being in the stillness and the solitude. Um, and then the retreat started Saturday. We dropped into some really deep meditations. It was really interesting. I could feel the first meditation. I could feel the frequency of this crowd, and the group. I think there were 15 people there total, including Joa, their baby, Brian and Annie's baby, which really is the closest uh, in human form to the divine among us, and because he's just so new and so fresh and um, just really amazing experiencing that vibe, that frequency with these other people that have been engaged in Brian's community and showing up for other retreats and other opportunities to connect. So it's like a growing community that is coming together more frequently. And as we do that, it's like the frequency gets higher. The When you close your eyes and start to breathe together, you can just feel um, you can feel a connection to the divine stronger. That was my experience, anyways. And yeah, it was just a beautiful time to connect and create and open up. And it's really exciting for Jeff and I to be part of those, considering what him and I are wanting to step into as far as guiding and leading retreats on our own in the near future. So, yeah, Jeff, you have anything you want to share about the retreat? Any insights or any experiences you want to share?
Um, well, the retreat was pretty awesome. It's always a fun time just to be with those people. The the people Brian like attracts are just genuine, authentic people. Um, so that's always something that like strikes me is just the community. But I also, yeah, had some pretty powerful meditations there. And yeah, it was really good. Really awesome to continue to grow with the community there.
Yeah, for sure. I think probably one of my favorite parts was the mindfulness walk at the end, which we always kind of close out the retreats with a mindfulness walk and just slow pace. There's no communication amongst us, and we just walk and observe. And um, man, just after being in such a powerful container with those people and that frequency and in a couple different meditations really deep, it really like you're able to let go of, I think, part of the mind's attachment to this reality in a good way, not like you forget how to act and how to, how to do your things while you're here. but in a way where you're just not attached to the rigidity and the can't think of the word, but the appointments, all the obligations, and all the things that we have to do here as human adults with responsibilities. So it's a time to kind of let go and open up to the magic of the divine that we're created by, that's all around. And I was able to get into a space where I was just really able to appreciate and see the bright, fresh lime green, fresh new leaves coming on all the trees. We walked up this gravel road and saw trees the whole way up there and saw pastures and grasslands and rolling hills and barns and cows and could see the mountains and the valley, and the clouds were just epic. And so just like coming to a still place to be able to see all of that stuff, and it's like full of magic. Like it's just a miracle. All this whole place, every breath is just a miracle, and it's good to be able to quiet the mind enough to remember that.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, that same mindfulness walk, one thing that like stood out to me, we were walking by this big open field, but there was a barbed wire fence that had been there for years, closing off the road from the field. But that barbed wire fence had the nature all around it had overtaken that barbed wire fence. So it had like plants growing up through it and trees and all this stuff. And it just reminded me that like, nature is always going to prevail. So if the stillness is our natural essence, which I believe it is, like all we have to do is let go and anchor in that stillness and it'll take over.
yeah,
And
man.
yeah. And that kind of segues into what we were gonna
Yes,
share tonight of just being like we're not searching for anything, we're not looking, we're not trying to have a powerful experience, we're just breathing and being and allowing whatever arises to arise, whatever thoughts to come and go, and just being in the stillness.
let the nature take back over.
That's right.
Just open up, relax, and go back to your natural self.
Yep. And I think the more
So
we do that, the more we'll be able to do it, not just in meditation, but as we go throughout life as well, just anchored in that stillness, like Brian likes to say.
absolutely, man. That's where the magic is at, man. Just incorporating that into your daily walk, your daily duties.
Hmm.
It makes life a lot more fun and enjoyable. And we talked a lot in the retreat about anxiety and stress and like different ways of letting go of that, and different practices that we can do like every day to help step away from that
Hmm.
attachment to those things. And meditation, being one of those key points. And like Jeff said, not searching for anything, just like giving yourself a moment of silence and stillness and breathing and seeing what comes. And if it's a bunch of thoughts, then it's a bunch of thoughts. And just keep doing that. Just keep doing that consistently, and eventually the nature takes over. Eventually the grass takes over the barbed wire fence.
Hmm.
Eventually the grass comes up and the weeds come up. I say weeds, but plants, come up through the asphalt and through the concrete. Eventually nature takes over. So if it's just nothing but thoughts for now, that's fine. Just keep doing it every week or every day or whatever your practice is, and eventually nature takes hold. So
Yep.
that's great. That's
Yeah.
sweet, Jeff. Thank you guys. Thank you, Jeff. We can we can start the meditation.
Yeah, let's do it.
We can go for 30 minutes, drop into a nice stillness with ourselves, drop into the breath. Everybody wants to just find a good relaxed position. Close your eyes if you want, if you feel like it. Start to Connect with your breath on the inhale, breathing in the gratitude and the love and the frequency that is here present with all of us in this group now. And on the exhale, just fully breathing out, clearing out your lungs, clearing out anything that no longer serves you, clearing out any frustrations. Just continue breathing on your own. Continue letting go, continue clearing out any frustrations from the past week, maybe any aches or pains or stiffness or stickiness that you feel in your body. On the inhale, breathing in the love and the light and the healing to any of those areas in your body that you're noticing right now that may not be at peace. Maybe incorporating a little bit of motion during this first part of the meditation, eventually coming to a still point. Just connecting back to the breath, letting the thoughts come, letting the thoughts go, as if they were a leaf floating down the river. You're sitting on the river bank and you're just watching these leaves come and go into your awareness. No attachment to them. We're not getting up and running down the river to watch them. We're just going to continue sitting here and breathing. Just remembering to keep connecting back to the breath as the thoughts come and go. And remembering that we're not searching for anything. We're not trying. We don't want to try really hard to force something. We just want to be here now, be here with what is inside ourselves. Just noticing the present moment, noticing the breath, noticing any sounds or any sensations or feelings in and around you. Remembering that if we stay with this long enough, consistently enough, that eventually the nature takes back over and you return to your natural state, which is the infinite awareness, the stillness, that which all creation comes from. As we enter into a moment of silent, still meditation, just remember to connect with your breath. And maybe if you have a mantra you want to say to bring yourself back to the present moment, you feel like your mind is trying to chase down too many thoughts, maybe you could have a one word or a few word mantra just to bring you back. we're at. If everybody wants to start to bring your awareness back in to the body and back into this group, maybe before we open our eyes, we can all just take a few deep breaths together. Inhale, let it go. Another big, deep, slow breath in and exhale. One more full inhale and one more really, really slow exhale. Emptying out your lungs fully. Now slowly begin to open your eyes. Maybe if you feel a smile on your face that wants to come out, let it come out. Anybody have any reflections or insights or words to share?
I'll share something. That was a pretty powerful meditation for me. But yeah, I think probably everyone here, at least on the call tonight, knows that I'm about to quit my job. Um, so just being in that meditation, I had a realization like the stillness beyond just being a quiet place to quiet the mind. I'm starting to find a lot of power there, like really feeling powerful, really feeling connected to God, um, from within, like not from an external source, but from within, and like I got this, like I got this huge transition that's coming up in my life, because I'm able to access that stillness, because I'm able to go within and feel that power, feel that energy. Like I can feel it like coursing through my body. And it's pretty powerful and gives me a lot of I don't know if the word's like confirmation or just like courage or what, but yeah, I feel ready to take on the world. So and just a lot of gratitude as always for all you guys showing up, and I think like this core group that we have really the energy is really powerful again. But yeah, so thank you all.
That's amazing, Jeff.
Yeah.
That confidence.
Yeah, man,
That
I'm glad you brought that up because that was another thing that's coming to me is like I'm beginning to realize anything in life, like There was a time in my life where I was asking for emotional resiliency, found it in the stillness. Now I'm calling in a lot of confidence, find it in the stillness. Calling in power, I find it in the stillness. It's like it's all there because it is like the infinite awareness. It's God. So, it's just
That is
it's
from where everything is
everything it
created.
resides, right, and created and comes from. So, yeah.
Yeah, I feel you, man. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that, man.
Hmm.
I feel
You're
it. I
welcome.
see it on you. I hear it coming from you, and I see it coming from you. And man, what a blessing to be tapped into that, right?
Absolutely, man. What a blessing to be here with all of y'all.
Yeah, I'm overfilled with joy right now. Mm, gratitude.
Mm,
Yeah, gratitude for the limitless, infinite awareness that creation, all creation, exists within.
hmm.
It's we're just getting started. Look at the ocean back there. The ocean and the sun and the sand. I mean,
You want to
that's
hear it?
yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
We thought the during the meditation, but I didn't know.
yeah. The I
Volume
mean,
so hear
the
this,
creative
hear the
power of
sky
the
and the
Pacific.
birds. Yeah. Yes.
We
So
can't really
happy to
hear it.
be here with you guys. Oh, can't hear it. You hear me?
No, we can't. We can't really hear it. The microphone's
Oh,
probably wind or too much sound or
okay.
something. The microphone on the phone's not picking it up, but we feel you.
It's probably filtering out background.
Yeah,
So inspired by you and doing this together. I'm so glad we didn't miss it, even though we're down here.
Yeah, thank you guys for being here.
thank you very much,
We
guys.
love you so much.
Thank you, and we love you. Love all you guys. A
Yeah,
lot of
love you
gratitude.
guys.
A lot of gratitude for the support and the creative energy that we're here doing. I feel like we're just at the beginning. We're just at the start of like discovering this amazing creative place the infinite awareness creates from.
Hmm.
Aaron said something in the chat. Open my eyes to see a beautiful sherbet sunset after days of rain and dreariness. So yeah, grateful. Thank you, Aaron. Gratitude for that sunset. Man, what a magical experience the sunset can be. And it's different every time. Never the same.
Yeah,
Yeah, y'all get a sunset on that west coast there. Avery, that's going to be epic, man. Take some pictures for us. Yeah.
Regina says Sage really enjoyed the
Will
meditation.
do.
Aw.
Right on, Sage. The cat lives in meditation. The cat
Yeah.
stays there. The cat's there always. My cat told me that one time.
Jack.
Yeah, Jack. He looked over at me. He was like, "Yeah, this is where I live, man. I know where you're at now."
Awesome.
um, yeah, Arnie. I hope you have safe travels back home. If you're not home already, Avery, we wish you and Rachel and the family just an amazing rest of your time in Mexico. Peace
Yep.
and blessings and love to everybody. Blessings at home for those that are at home. Haley came off speaker. Maybe she wants to say something. Or off mute.
I'm good. No, that
We know
was
you
good.
are.
I think that was the deepest meditation I've ever had, actually. So it was
Awesome.
good.
Nice. Yeah, it was
Awesome.
pretty good one for me too. I don't know if any of you guys ever noticed this, but sometimes in meditation, I feel like I need to straighten up a little bit and I get good and straight. And man, it just, I don't know. And then I can like ever so slightly move like one way or the other. Like I'm exaggerating this now, but I can do that. And it's just this amazing euphoric feeling of like being in an empty space and just being like observing the empty nothingness and just kind of floating around in it. Um, it's, it's pretty
Mm.
deep for me too. So thank you guys for being here. Thanks for sharing, everybody.
Yeah, thank you
Blessings
all.
on your week.
Love you guys.
Peace, Arnie. Peace, everybody. Thanks for letting us know you'll be home tomorrow. You and the dog have a good trip. Until next week. Peace, everybody.
See y'all.